In my defense, I did not know that it was going to be St. Nicholas's Day till about 10 o'clock the day before, like PM, so you're fine, Ms. Nielsen. Good evening, my name is Sam Galvin. I'm a senior at St. Ambrose Academy, and I've been at St. Ambrose since I was in 6th grade. In the last 7 years, I have accomplished many things, but today I'm going to talk about how St. Ambrose is helping me succeed here and now. One thing I've learned is how to persevere in my work. Now, the best way to explain this is through my studying of Latin. I started studying Latin my first year at St. Ambrose when I was in 6th grade. And as I recall, I did not have a fantastic first year. To be completely honest, I don't think I did one homework assignment that whole year. It was the first year in school. I was previously homeschooled, and the concept of homework was completely foreign to me. Why would I do more school after school? I mean, it seemed completely counterintuitive to me. And furthermore, why would I do Latin homework? I don't even know Latin. As you might imagine, I did not have a great grade that first year. That was the first, and so far, the last time I ever received a 0% on a quiz. As oblivious as I was that first year, I was nonetheless very disappointed with my results. Over the years, I kept working at Latin, as I was required to take at least 2 years in high school. I even retook a Latin class instead of moving up a level, just so that I would be able to pursue more Latin while keeping a good grade. When I finished Latin 2, I could have stopped there and never taken Latin again. But I chose to continue, and ultimately, I completed Latin 4, which is what you need to get the Classics Diploma at St. Ambrose Academy. There are two main factors for why I chose this. First, I was motivated by my classmates. There is an atmosphere at St. Ambrose of students who wish to excel. These students in my class pushed me to keep pursuing Latin. And secondly, I had supportive teachers who were willing to work with me to be able to succeed. Both things influenced me to do more than the minimum requirement and not settle for mediocrity, because I knew that I could do better. And I think that Latin will be extremely valuable for my future studies as a musical theater major. Because even if I never look at Latin again, no matter what work I am doing, I will need to apply this perseverance. Another way I have been able to succeed here and now at St. Ambrose is through the history assignment that Mr. Quas has in History 3 and 4. In this assignment, the students are required to write a lengthy historical research paper. In order to accomplish this, they must research sources, find evidence, and then finally write the paper. Now, I mention this not only because of the difficulty of this task, but also to explain the work ethic that this paper has helped me to develop. The first year I had to do this paper, I was completely and only focused on getting it finished, not making it the best it could be. I didn't schedule my time very well, and I kind of scraped by so the paper was simply complete. But at St. Ambrose, that is not enough. One must, as I am hopefully doing this year, go beyond simple completion. One must not only schedule his time, but also work passionately to succeed in his work. This is something that is constantly taught at St. Ambrose by the teachers who want the students to do the best they can. The caring environment makes it possible for someone like me, who is not the most academically inclined in his class, to accomplish great things. After high school, I am pursuing musical theater, which is not the academic career often affiliated with St. Ambrose graduates. However, it is an extremely demanding field. I recently auditioned at a university that has about 1,000 people audition and takes a maximum of 20 students. To even compete, it is necessary to implement this knowledge of perseverance and work ethic that I have learned at St. Ambrose. I have been prepared for this by the teachers at St. Ambrose and by the musical program, which puts these teachings into practice. It is still necessary for me to apply all that I have learned at St. Ambrose, because theater is not simply something I do for leisure, but something I do as a profession. It requires discipline and dedication. Theater is my passion, but also my work. And as I have been taught, I will not settle for mediocrity in my work. Thank you all for your constant support.